Hi guys, and welcome to another kit review. Okay, so today something a little bit different, and I guess you could class this more as an accessory rather than a kit, although it is a separate kit altogether. It is a kit from RPM, and the kit number is 35904. It's in 1/35th scale, and it is, and I'm not going to pronounce the in Polish because I'll just embarrass myself and ruin the language completely. So literally what this is an ammunition cart for a 42 centimeter Skoda heavy siege howitzer. Okay, so you get the cart and you get the shell and you get the shell casing. Okay, so you might say, okay, fair enough, what is this for? Well, bear with me and I'll show you exactly what it's for. So pardon the movement on the camera. This is what it's for. Okay, so this is Takom's Skoda 42 centimeter M1917 heavy siege howitzer. Okay, this is one of the kits that I built before I started doing these YouTube videos, and actually probably one of the first kits where I've actually done color modulation in the dark gray. So this kit comes with a figure of Erich von Manstein. He was the commander of the 11th Army in the Crimea and commanded the forces at the siege of Sebastopol, which is exactly where this particular gun was used. Okay, so the kit number for this one is 2018. It's in 1/35th scale, and as you can see, it is a very impressive model. Okay, easy one put together, very beautiful and nice display. Okay, so that's what it was for. I wish I could find another one of these. They appear to be as rare as hen's teeth. Okay, so if you see one of these, definitely pick it up. It's definitely worth buying. All right, so, and this is the ammunition trolley for that gun. All right, so that's what this review is about. In a second, we will have a look at the actual kit itself. Okay, so let's have a look at the kit. So, box art, fairly average. Warnings on the side. German, English, Polish, because this is made by RPM in Poland. On the other side, you have, this is your decal sheet, which includes decals for the actual shell itself and the case, including the bottom of the case. All right, so that's the color of your shells. And on the back, sorry, turn that around, this is your assembly instructions. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. It is just a little ammunition trolley, case, shell. There's your sprue layout. Okay, this trolley ran on rails which fed the shells to the gun, so it was the narrow gauge standard German used for almost everything. Okay, and that's literally the box. Right, so let's have a look inside. Now pull this open. Okay, so I've already had this open. Check the contents. And I got this kit from Poland. It is still available. So if you do have a Takom 42 centimeter heavy siege howitzer, this is definitely one of the accessories you need for that kit. All right, so as you can see, you get sprues. That's your casing, that's your shell, that's your trolley, and a little decal sheet. Okay, so let's put those aside. And let's have a look at the decals, because they are important. So I don't know if you can see, there are maybe in the reflections. See if I can get it to reflect. There you go. There are white markings that do not show up on camera, unfortunately. There are no markings here at all, but the clarity, this is your base markings for the shell case, right? Really nicely detailed. Unfortunately, they only give you one set and one shell. I would have loved to have more shells, but it's so clear that if I looked it up, I'd probably be able to find from those references where that shell was made and exactly what year. Okay, so that's your decal sheet. So let's have a look at the sprue. Okay, first up, this is the shell casing, really plain, not much to it. That's your shell. It has got might have been a brass or a copper band around it. Okay, this is just literally just seal it in the barrel. Okay, so the gases don't run past the shell and escape. Right, really nice, fairly smooth, no flash. And this is your trolley with some really nice bolt detail. Okay, these are your trolley wheels. And those lumps in the wheels, I've seen these on other RPM kits. They will need to be removed because they did not exist in reality. Springs. So this is a fairly simple build. Okay. These little wheels here go on here. This is the rail on which the shell actually rested. Okay. And that could swivel around on the top of the trolley so that it would, they could just line it up with the breech of the howitzer and push the shell in. Okay. This is just your rail, and that would be very tricky to remove without destroying, but that is your handle for the trolley. And this trolley took about 2 or 3 men to push along the rails to the gun. All right, so this was quite labor intensive. These shells were very heavy. Okay, and that is literally what you get. One little trolley, shell casing, wheels, etc. No rails, no crew, no nothing. All right, so one sprue, one set of decals, and unfortunately one shell only, and that's it. That is RPM's 1/35 scale ammo trolley for the Skoda 42cm howitzer. And this kit, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, came out in the late 1990s. And the Siege howitzer from Takom came out in 2015. So the kit number for that is 2018. So there's a mismatch on dates, but definitely, if you do have one of those 42cm howitzers, these are still available. I got this direct from Poland. Cost me about $15 postage to Australia, so worthwhile getting it. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of this one. As I said, just a little kit and probably limited interest for a lot of people, but worth knowing that you can get these. Okay, so as usual, thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and until next time, I'll see you later. Take it easy, guys.